am Abby.
I am Courtney.
I'm at Mahone Supreme on Twitter.
I'm at Honor Mahone on Twitter. And this is our Mahone experience. We got tickets for Taylor Swift. Then Austin tweeted that he was going to be joining her on tour, and then we looked the dates. We were in preschool, and we found out that he was going to come to Pittsburgh, so we ran to the bathrooms and cried.
That is why we were wearing Taylor Swift shirts for this Austin Mahone experience video. Okay, so late June, Dave, his bodyguard, is from Pittsburgh, if you guys didn't know that. He tweeted about this contest for 96.1 Kiss, and it was that you could enter and tour Austin around Pittsburgh, and you would go meet at Mount Washington, take pictures, go ride the incline down to the Ducky Tour, which is this thing that is a boat and a truck in which you drive it.
And go in water.
And then you got to go eat lunch at Camille's, which is like it was like a thing here. It's like a sandwich place.
Everyone eats at.
Yeah, it's like a tradition here to go there for your first time. And so we entered like a bunch of times. We got all our friends to enter and everything.
We didn't win to show him around Pittsburgh, but I did win runner-up for a private concert, and I got a voicemail from WDBE.
Hi, this message is for Courtney. Courtney, this is Kristen calling from 96.1 Kiss. I was calling to invite you for the in-studio performance for Austin Mahone. It is this Friday, July 5th. It is at 5 p.m. in our studios. So if you can be here between 4:45 and 5, no earlier than 4:45, it is for you and a guest. Again, we have like names on the list and that kind of stuff, so we don't want too many people off the list showing up. Again, it is for you and a guest. It is at 5 p.m. We are located.
So we got to the radio station around like 4:30, and there were like people lined up, but it wasn't that many, so we ended up being like 3 or 4 rows back. And next to us was this girl named Cassie, whose Twitter is Cassie with 3 E's _1027. And Sam, who's Sam with 2 M's _0706. And Cassie's sitting next to us, and one of them won, and the other one was a guest. And it was really funny because they both knew who we were, because we were like searching on Twitter, and Cassie like whispers, Sam was like, "That's Abby and Courtney," and then they like started talking about us, and like, yeah. And Cassie actually made sign that was like a pizza cutout in the number 74, and she like wanted us to help her hold them. And Austin like pointed them out and was like, "Pizza, that's not my favorite food or anything." And then he was like, then he called it solid 74. He was like, 74, that number haunt me. And he like was like talking about like the football, how it was like his football number and everything. So it was really cool that he was like, yeah, that's for that long. Okay. Before he started singing, they did this 5-question thing, like Tall Kathy interviewed him. The one that everyone was like, Dave's new boo, yeah, her name's Tall Kathy. And one of the first questions they asked was like about the Permanis restaurant. They were like, "How did you like that?" They were like, "The sandwich place." He was like, "Oh, well, like I got in there and I asked them for ham and cheese, and they were like, coleslaw." He was like, "No, I don't want coleslaw." And they were like, "No, you're getting coleslaw because it's like a thing here." And then he said, "I guess he liked it because they just kind of gave it to him."
Then she asked him, "What would be surprised that's on your iPod?" And he's like, "Nothing." And they said, "I got a little bit of Hannah Montana and Celine Dion." And then she asked him what his favorite Celine Dion song was. And he's like, the one in Titanic. And
"Someone help me out here."
Yeah, and then Dave's like, and he started singing it. And then she asked him, Tall Kathy asked Austin to sing it, so he started singing it, and then during the end of the song, Tall Kathy was just like this. She's like, "I feel like I'm on the Titanic."
I will insert that video in.
Yes.
And while like Tall Kathy was like putting out her arms like that, Austin was like, "Yeah, Dave can hold you on that boat or whatever." And then she was like, "Yeah, we're getting married next week." And Austin was like, "That fast?" She was like, "Yeah, you gotta hurry up so you don't lose them." And then she was like, "You're all invited to the wedding." And Austin was like, "All of them?" He was like, "Okay." And then so we're gonna be at their wedding. Not really. And then Tall Kathy asked him what his favorite article of clothing was, and he said his shoes. and she asked him how many pairs he had, and he was like, maybe 150. And he said that he didn't like buy all of his shoes, and that he gets them for like photo shoots and video shoots and stuff. And he says that he brings like 15 pairs on tour. He said it like depends on how long he's staying and stuff.
And Kathy asked him what his favorite Disney Channel movie was. And he said High School Musical. And then she asked him if he could recite all the lines. And he said he doesn't watch it too much, but he said he enjoys the songs.
And then Kathy asked him what we could expect on the Red Tour tomorrow, because Saturday was the concert. And he said that we could expect good songs and his new song.
So the first song Austin sang was Say Something. And then he sang...
He looked right at us.
Yeah.
Into our
for like all the songs. Like we were like the only ones singing, but...
Except for the people like next to us.
Yeah. And then he sang Let Me Love You.
My favorite cover, one of them.
And then Say You're Just a Friend.
And he like switched the rap around.
Yeah.
But he was like
so cool.
something like in the city
Instead
spending most of life, instead of saying try to make them girls just as a hell of a life, he was like most of the life or something. I don't know.
And then he did acapella for What About Love?
Of course.
Yeah. And he pointed at us, and I didn't record it.
He was
and I was like
pointing right at us.
He was like this, and I was like, man, I didn't record that. I was so mad.
But if you like watch the Ustream on 961 Kiss
points
at 17 something, you'll see the pointing for What About Love, and that's
But
us.
you can't see us, but you know he's pointing to us.
But there were cameras there, and it was like probably someone from Screw, so it might be from Awesomeness TV or something.
But
I don't know, we're freaking
out.
out. So if you see like
pointing, that's
or if
us.
they point,
if you see us,
yeah, it's obviously us.
His pointing is at us.
Yeah. And after he performed, they let him take a quick break, and then he came back out for meet and greets. And so everyone had to like line up, and then it got to me. And so I wrote him a letter, and I went up to him, and I handed him it, and he was like, "Is this for me?" I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna read it." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You pinky promise?" And he was like, "I pinky promise." And he was like, "Yeah." We touched pinky, and then we took a picture. Just this one. And then I asked him for a hug, and he said, "Of course." And then he just went right in, and it was literally the best like minute of my life, and I'm not treated it. It was so perfect. He's so cute.
And then I met Austin, and I walked up, and he said, "How are you?" And I was like, "I'm good." And then I handed him the note, and he's like, "David," and they gave Dave the note. And then we took our picture. And then I asked for a hug, and it was really good. And then I have a video, and it'll be of me and him. It'll be inserted in the bottom.
Let's not talk about it.
And then when we were walking out, we saw Robert and Zach.
And they weren't like supposed to take pictures.
But like we asked this lady, I guess, who's working there, we're like, this one girl was like, "Make a picture with Robert and Zach." And she's like, "Robert and Zach, come here." And they're like, "We're not supposed to take pictures, so we'll do it really fast."
So they like broke the rules for us. Here's mine.
Here's mine, but it's kind of blurry.
And after we met Zach and Robert, they were like telling us to leave and stuff. So we went down the elevators, and we got off, and we met like these group of girls, and we like told them about it and everything. And then we walked outside, and there was still like a bunch of people waiting for him, because everyone thought they were gonna like sneak him out and stuff, or just maybe he'll come out.
Yeah, and then like we all thought like to like split up, because we heard people saying that he's gonna try to sneak him into the van. So people were running, chasing the van, and we're like, maybe he's gonna try to go in like a different car or something. Then we heard a bunch of girls screaming, so we ran up, and we just saw Dave get in the van, and then the van just left.
Yeah. So we were walking. We ran into this one girl, and I was looking for this girl named Bird Believer.
And I was looking for this girl, Alexis 132.
And she ended up being the same
So,
person.
I don't know.
And we got to meet her.
Literally talked to her for like 10 minutes.
Probably more than
like
that.
everyone left, it was just us.
It was more than just
and we were just talking about Austin and how if he ever tweeted somewhere, we would like go like as a
text
group
each other.
there.
And
Yeah.
just,
Because she didn't meet Austin, but
she
we're
didn't
like,
win like the contest.
we're like, hear anything, we'll tell you, so we can get together.
So like, cause we were looking
For the same person.
but we didn't
And then
know it.
I DM'd her and I was like, are you here? She's like, yeah, I'm in the elevator. And I was like, I don't know what she didn't say
Yeah, I
anything.
tweeted her.
And then we walked outside and we started talking to her. I was like, wait, are you Alexis? She's like, yeah. And I was like, I'm looking for a big believer. And she's like, that's me. We were looking for the same person.
What is going on? Yeah, because she was like, DMing me, like, she asked me what like time everything was, so.
Yeah, she DM'd me in too.
She was like,
Yeah, she was like, oh. When the concert started, Austin was the second opening act. And he sang, say something.
let me love you.
Say you're just a friend.
Beautiful
And
soul.
then he's like, beautiful soul. It was so sad. Yeah. But
And he like came back out like right after and sang What About Love, and that was like an encore.
And then like there was like a couple rows back, there was like girls like freaking out with us, and then the adults in the front were like laughing at us because we were like screaming. Yeah, but like everyone was standing up and they got in our way. So
It was so weird because it was like in front of 57,000 people at a
Sold
sold
out.
out stadium show
yeah,
with Taylor Swift, and we got to be 2 of the people there.
amazing.
It was just so weird because the day before we were sitting in some small room with like less than like 40 people, and then like
57,000.
he comes out with like his DJ and then his dancers come out, and he just comes right out after. It's like
His DJ did.
it was like breathtaking. You're like, is that really awesome?
Yeah, it was so good.
It was hard not to cry in front of all of these people who just kept looking at us in our tutus and crowns.
Yeah.
And then he got off stage. But Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift were like said his name, and everyone just went nuts for him. It was really crazy. But like there were so many people there screaming for him.
I thought you were being the only ones.
It was so like unreal.
It's
It
weird.
was probably the best concert.
Ever.
Like I haven't had post-concert depression this bad. Like we were walking out of the stadium and we were like crying because we didn't want to leave. And like we didn't even know where North Fayette Park was that he was tweeting about. And we were already like probably like so far away from it.
You were at North Park today, and we're like, wait, it's not the same park, but it's not.
And then he tweeted about how he left. I started crying and kicking because I just wanted to come back.
Dave's here for a little bit, but
And just
Austin.
and Zach. And we forgot to mention this before the whole radio contest thing, but there's Guardian Tommy, who's at Tommy Dorsey on Twitter, decided to make a trend knowledge hashtag ACM meet Courtney, adding Courtney.
We had nothing to do with it.
And
They wanted
so
to do
a lot of our Twitter friends joined in on it, and then a lot of other the homies just kind of joined in on it and just kept going. And Mike actually noticed it, and yeah,
So,
I just wanted to say thanks because
thank you guys.
if we wouldn't have done the radio thing, we probably would have met him through that.
So this is our Mahone experience.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Abby.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
I'm at Mahone Supreme on Twitter.
I'm at...
Hi, I'm Abby.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
I'm... Hi, I'm Abby.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
I'm at...
Oh my god, stop!
Find paper. Feels like one of those nights.
No. Okay, put my pillow down. Ow!
How did that hurt? It's a pillow. paper.
I can't. They're gonna get me.
What?
I have the red tutu stuff on me.
Okay. Find paper.
I'm looking. Oh wait, maybe this has paper. It's a notebook. So.
Does that have paper in it?
Yes. Now we need a pencil. That one.
Are you? Is that blood? Hi, I'm Abby.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
I'm at Mahone Supreme on Twitter.
I'm at Mahone on Twitter.
And this is our Mahone experience.
That was like confessions. Crap. I have to find it on Twitter.
You round it. Swear to God.
Got 4 seats.
Look at all yours. No, you're